I'm seriously out of breath. It's like I'm so excited just sitting here talking to myself about my trash that I just ran out of breath. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Welcome. Stuck in my head from She's the Man. If you have not ever seen that movie, so good. I rewatched it this morning. Love it. Alright guys, today's video is an empties video. So I'm going to show you all the products that I have used up in about the last, I would say month. I've got a good amount of skincare, hair care, body care, and a couple makeup items. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into that. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. I would love it so very much if you would hit that subscribe button. Also, you can enter my monthly giveaway down in the description box below. It's just a link that you have to click. It's super fast, super easy, and you could win a $250 Sephora gift card. So yeah. All right, let's get into the empties. All right, let's start with skincare. So first up, I used up this Tatcha Pure One-Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. Not surprised that this is empty because I use this every day. I always do a two-step cleanse no matter what, whether I've used makeup or not that day. Just because I wear SPF every day, I always do a two-step cleanse at night. So I start with this cleansing oil as my first cleanse, and then I go in with a regular squirt cleanser. Well, it's actually called it's a gel to milk one, the one I use, but that's a different video. This is empties. Stay on topic, Ashley. So since I use this every day, I go through it pretty fast. I would say I have to replace it about once every 2 to 3 months. It just depends. But it works so well and I really love this one. So I have already repurchased this. It should be on its way to me. So yes, that is a will repurchase. Next up is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Hydrating Mask. I have talked about this in so many other videos, so I'm not going to do a deep dive here. I'm just going to tell you I use this every other night. I absolutely love it. It is just so great for my dry skin. I swear by this. I always have a backup of it, and in my last haul, I actually had just gotten another one, so I have already repurchased this and just love it, love it, love it. The next product, oh, you guys, I have some feelings about this one. It is the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. The only reason this is empty is because my husband has been using it, because I do not like this. I don't like it, and I'm so surprised. This is actually something I bought because it was a Jessica Braun favorite, but the consistency just doesn't work for me. It's not thick enough for me. I just feel like it kind of like sinks in and then does nothing. I don't feel like it plumps my skin up enough. I like a moisturizer that has a little bit of weight to it. I don't like a heavyweight moisturizer, but I think I definitely like a medium. I'm definitely kind of like a baby bear, you know? Mama bear, Papa, you know, the three little bears story. I'm baby bear. I like things that are in the middle most of the time. And this was just too light of a consistency for me. I didn't feel like it hydrated very well. My husband used it up, so thank goodness I don't have to feel like it went to waste. So yeah. This is not for me. Yeah, so this will not be repurchased. I also am completely out of this SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. This is like a cult favorite, you guys. Like so many dermatologists, so many bloggers, vloggers, aunts, uncles, mothers swear by this product. And I really like it. I really do. I feel like it makes my skin glowier. I feel like my skin tone and texture looks more even, but I will tell you, it took a full 3 weeks of using it to actually see the difference. So this is definitely not a product that I think you're gonna see immediate results from. And since it is so highly priced, it's $166, I'm on the fence on whether you should get it, but I am repurchasing it because I found a place, I think it's called Skin Shop. I'll put the name here below and I will link it below. They have 15% off of all SkinCeuticals. So because I can get 15% off, I decided yes, and I went ahead and reordered it from them because I really, really do like it. I have been mixing it with a little bit of the Bee Hydra Serum that I talked about in my last haul video. So I've been doing that in the morning, and I love my skincare routine right now, and I'm so confident in it that I don't want to switch anything up because I feel like I love where my skin is. So I am definitely repurchasing it. And I think that if you're someone who's really into skincare, you're really intense about it, and you are comfortable spending more for your skincare, which I know that's a lot more, I get that, then I would highly recommend it. But there are other vitamin C products that you can look into. So I love my skin right now. So I'm not going to be changing that many things for a while. I definitely like to try new things, but I like to only try like one new thing at a time. And this is just not something that I'm going to be changing up right now. So that has already been repurchased. All right, I have a couple makeup empties. The first is this Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat High Cover Radiant Concealer. I literally use this up because I forced myself to use it up, you guys. I don't love the color. It's way too pink for me. It doesn't match me when I'm not self-tanned. It doesn't work when I am self-tanned. It's just the tone is off. And the thing is, I would repurchase it in the correct shade. Like, I would try to find the right shade if I loved the formula, but at best I like the formula. So for me, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I used to love Touche Eclat. I don't know. Over the years, I just found things that I liked better, and I haven't really looked back. So I really had to push myself to use this up, and I'm glad that it's gonna be out of my makeup collection because it was hard to make myself use this on days I didn't want to. I love you, YSL, but this is just not for me. The next empty I have is the Dr. Jart Premium BB Beauty Balm. I absolutely love this BB cream. My mom actually introduced me to this. It is a great light coverage. It's just something that I use when I want to have like a my skin but better day. So I just put a little bit on. It's got my sunscreen in there. So that's the only thing I do on days that I use this. I might, throw on a gloss or, something like that, but it's not something that I'm ever using when I'm doing like a full face of makeup. I'm just doing it on those days that I just want a quick, easy, natural, natural but better look. I am shade light medium. The shade range is not great, and I think it's probably worse than it looks, just because I will tell you that when you first put this on, it's kind of gray. So if you have deeper skin tones, I would be slightly worried. I don't know if the deeper tones have that same gray, but the shade light medium does have some gray to it. After it's been on my face for a few minutes, it settles down and I don't look gray anymore, but hopefully they don't have that kind of gray shade going on in the darker ones, because I think it would not be flattering. So it works really well for me, but I would definitely suggest getting a sample if it's something you want to try, just to make sure that those gray tones are not going to be too intense on you. I will be repurchasing it, and I recommend it only if you can get a sample of it. Next up, I have some hair empties. The first one is this Pravana The Perfect Blonde Purple Toning Mask. This is such a lifesaver. This thing has saved my butt several times. If you're blonde, you know that sometimes your hair just gets too brassy and you need a little bit of something to just correct it. I personally love a good neutral blonde. I like to have some cool and some warm tones as well going on in my hair. So when I do notice that I'm going a little bit too much on like the warm side, a little too brassy, getting into brassy territory, I will pull this guy out. I put a little bit of it into my conditioner, work it all through, and then I leave it about 30 seconds. Don't leave it much longer than that unless you're someone that likes like very, very ashy hair, because it really works. And I have left this on for too long before and ended up with like a slight violet tint to my hair. It is that good. It really, really does the job. So I will be repurchasing this. I actually need to use some right now. I'm going a little bit warmer than I like to be, but I don't mind too much in the summer because I like to warm it up in the summer. But I will be repurchasing this, and I do recommend it. You can get it on Amazon, and I will be sure to link it below. So highly recommend this for all my fellow blondes out there. The next empty I have is it's a little raggedy. This is the Kerastase Paris Cica Flash. Oh my gosh, it's such a long name, you guys. It's a crazy long name, and I can't pronounce half the words because they're French. It's a conditioner, and and it is actually my favorite hair conditioner that I've ever used. I talked in my last video about how my hair is kind of going through some things. In my last haul video, I explained that I'm just having some interesting stuff going on with my hair, but it's not got anything to do with moisture or softness or anything on the ends, and I still really do love this conditioner. I'm not repurchasing it right now just because I already have 2 backups, so I do think I will repurchase it in the future, but for right now, since I have a couple backups, I don't need to buy a new one yet. It is a $40 conditioner, which is kind of crazy, but it's working for me right now. And since I do have some issues going on with my hair, I'm having like some tight scalp and some oiliness, which I've made some great progress on. I will update you guys soon on that. I have made some really good progress with some Briogeo products, so I'm excited about that. But when I am, you know, trying to like correct an issue, whether it's hair, skin, anything really in life, I only like to change like one thing at a time. That way I can be sure kind of, you know, when things start progressing, I know exactly what I did that, you know, helped make the change. So I'm gonna keep using this conditioner just because I know that this piece of the puzzle is still working. All right, my last hair care empty is the Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture Shampoo. This has been replaced. I am trying 2 new shampoos from Briogeo. They're not new, they're just new to me. So I'm trying those Briogeo shampoos, and I'm not repurchasing this for now. I don't know that I really will in the future, to be honest. I've really liked my hair care routine that I've had for like the past 8 to 10 months. But the shampoo was really the least, I don't know, exciting part of my routine. It was the part of my routine that I was the least loyal to be honest, just because, you know, it doesn't lather super great, and my hair has felt pretty moisturized, but I've noticed that I've had a lot of buildup on my scalp. I'm having a lot of scalp issues with tight scalp, as I said. So for me, that says, you know what, the shampoo is just not doing what I need it to do right now. So not repurchasing this one, not sure that I'll go back to it in the future either. All right, last but not least, I have a few body care items. So, you know, if you ever wondered what deodorant I use, it's this one. It's the Degree Motion Sense Ultra Clear. I use the Pure Clean one. I really like this deodorant. I don't think that it leaves white stains, but I will tell you that like every other deodorant, you do need to let it dry. That's the thing. Like anytime they tell you it's not gonna leave a white mark, it's gonna leave a white mark if you put on a black shirt before you let your deodorant dry. Like we all know that at this point. I will say this is not completely empty, but have you guys ever noticed that there's a certain point you get to with deodorant where like the plastic starts to scratch you when you put it on? And at that point it's like, no, I cannot keep subjecting my underarms to this nonsense. So this is empty. I already purchased another 4-pack from Amazon that should be on my doorstep any minute now. So I live in Delaware, and there is an Amazon fulfillment center here, and I'm not kidding you. I can order stuff from Amazon, and sometimes it will literally get to my house like 3 or 4 hours after I order. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, these last 2 products are products that I purchased because of Jessica Braun and actually really love. I've got to show her some love after I didn't like that Drunk Elephant cream. The first is the Neutrogena body oil. I get the fragrance-free version. I absolutely love this. Once I finish showering, I just throw it on in the shower, squirt it on. I really love that the way that the bottle works, you can just like squirt it on your body, and it does like a nice, you know, straight stream, I guess. So it's really easy to apply in the shower, and that's when I do apply this. So I apply it right after I shower before I dry my body off. And then the last empty I have, another Jessica Braun recommendation. It is the Tree Hut Moisturizing Shave Oil. I love this stuff. For years, I have just tried every different shaving cream, shave gel, everything in the book. And I was just basically had relegated myself to the fact that I was going to just use conditioner for the rest of my life. Honestly, that is the only thing that would give me a close shave and not dry out my skin for years, was literal hair conditioner. And that is what I would use to shave with. But you know what? It's not designed for shaving, and it clogs up your razor, and it's just like you go through razors way faster. Do not recommend. If you're like me and you have dry skin and you just have a hard time getting a close shave, I highly suggest trying shave oil. This has changed my life. I'm not kidding. It has changed my life. Like, I feel so just happy that I do not have to clog up my razors with hair conditioner anymore. Also, my husband is really glad that I'm not stealing his hair conditioner to shave my legs anymore. So I have already repurchased this. I have also already repurchased this one. They are fantastic recommendations and I love those products. They are staples in my shower. All right, guys, that is it for these empties. Let me know in the comments below, what products have you recently used up? Would you recommend them? Would you not recommend them? I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, you can always chat with me in the comments or over on Instagram. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Take care of yourself. Bye.